ladies and gentlemen, we have with us this week via Skype calling in. We've got 3 members from the band Arson City. We've been blasting your guys' ear holes weekly, playing the horror show in City of Fire, and it's a true honor for us to actually have them on the show. They will be performing the 22nd at Solfest on the Lock and Load stage, and that rock inside, hip hop outside is going to be a big show. So it's the last big show of the summer for local music up here in Sioux City.
Definitely.
So
above average. It's going to be an above average show.
Above average.
It's
going to be awesome.
So we've got with us Mark, Matt, and Matt.
Yes. Yep.
So Mark and the 2 Matts. So again, thank you guys for agreeing to do this, coming on and everything to the show.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having us.
First of all, can you tell us a little bit about Arson City? I guess being a fan of Arson City, I'm a fanboy, I'll admit it. But the story behind Arson City. There's, pretty much to say the story of how the band performed, but they're formed, but the I guess Arson City, you guys all play different, I guess, characters, and it's.
Well, the actual, there's no really set story. It's kind of a concept band to where everybody it's kind of hard to explain. The stories are so long, and it's been so long since I've actually read them. But each character has their own description and like their own storyline of how we're linked together. And it's basically about a city that's like just ravaged. It's kind of like a movie, just like destroyed.
Post-apocalyptic.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and that's kind of where we get our whole, visual concept, as well as like musically, we kind of, every song we write, I mean, there's obviously like, they're about our own personal problems or whatever, but we kind of base it off other characters within the city. So we want to develop that whole part of the concept more, but that's down the road. We need to write more music first.
Right.
So.
But yeah, I mean, like the way it started out, though, like if you think about it, like just short form of it, like Mark was saying, Arson City, it's got like the backstory or whatever, but it's divided, the echelon, and then
to the bad guys.
And then they're like the rich, upscale, like they can do no wrong type people, and then there's everybody else in Arson City, which is basically members of what we call the horror squad, which is what we kind of are. And so that's kind of where all of the stories and stuff started. And right when the band started, we had these great storylines, and then we just kind of stopped working on that, obviously, and then started writing new music and stuff. And now we're kind of stalled out, but we're hoping to get back to the story because people really clung on to that.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people.
Well, it kind of interweaves too with the music. If you listen to the horror show, if you really listen to every song in it, it tells a different story of something that's gone on in Arson City, if you will.
Gotcha. Very cool. Sweet.
Arson City, people that do follow Arson City, they know Patrick, or the mayor, and that came from Emphatic. But there was also another Omaha band that came together to form Arson City.
Us two, Matt and me, were in the Wreck-It, and that was pretty. We were getting there, I guess.
Yeah,
we weren't together very long. But we parted ways with our singer. Actually, our singer went to Emphatic, Grant, and now he's their lead singer, and now Patrick is our lead singer. So we basically just swapped singers. And
started a new band.
Yeah, so it worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know for some of your guys, you guys do a song. A lot of the local scene up here, they remember Vernaculus, which you guys just performed a couple shows with them, I think last weekend, and that Phil. He gets up on stage. I lived down in Omaha, so I was in the Omaha music scene from 2006 to about 2009. And back in the day, it was all the time on 89.7 was was vernacular or emphatic, but
Oh, yeah.
yep.
Definitely. It was cool to be part of too, them coming back and playing those shows and having us to be a part of both of them was really an honor to be a part of.
Oh, definitely. So how long have you guys been, I guess, Arson City?
2
Just
years.
A little bit over 2 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little.
Days. 2 years and a couple days.
2 years. Is right.
Got an anniversary coming up?
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. I posted something about it, official, like the official Facebook startup. So that was the official day of the release.
Gotcha.
Facebook
official.
Yeah.
Gotta make it official.
Yeah.
Time Hop let me know that.
Yeah.
So.
Thank God for Time Hop, right?
We would have never thought of it.
You never would have thought it, yeah.
Who down in your local area do you guys, I guess, look up to, look for inspiration? Nobody?
A lot of people. There's bands there was bands like back when I was growing up in the Ranch Bowl. Everybody's heard about the Ranch Bowl.
Yeah.
Bands like Man Down, Grasshopper Takeover was really good. They're not the heavier style of music that we are, but those musicians, those guys, like I've known those guys for so long, and they were always super cool to me as like a young kid just running around. And I learned so many things from them, like business-wise, how to treat people and just every little just nuances that you need to know to I guess
Have a semi-successful.
Yeah, and
be a professional musician, basically.
Yeah.
But
a few guys that Scott Evans.
Yeah.
Scott Evans.
Mm-hmm. Scott Evans is still around. He's still playing drums for several bands.
Dave Backus, Phil Reno. I mean, all those super talented musicians down there. So
absolutely.
Nice.
Hell, and I even I suppose I'm kind of like the newbie in the music scene, I guess, as far as years go, because I didn't start playing music until I got to Omaha, and that was in 2005. So I haven't been playing a whole hell of a long time. But I actually looked up to Mark's old band called Ice Catch Fire, and always wanted to be in a band with Mark. And one day he was
I gave him that opportunity.
Then one day he was like, "Hey, you should come be the bassist in The Wreckage," and I'm like, "Awesome, I will do that."
Right. That's the same thing for me. I've only been in the band a year now, and before that, I played shows with these guys in other bands. He was in Sing to The Wreckage and Ice Catch Fire, and even Emphatic. I played shows with them with my other band, Cold Steel, which is now Save the Hero. Like we played, gotta throw that in there. No, but it was cool, coming together after all these years, knowing these guys and being able to be a part of this. It's really awesome, not just for the music, but just we get along so well. All of our personalities mesh, and I think that's pretty awesome.
Yep. We look up to those people, and this guy looks up to us.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm glad we could be your mentor, bro.
Yeah.
We're all old, and he's a baby. So.
Yeah.
Gotta have a baby in the group at some point.
What are some of, I guess, the musical influences you guys have when it comes to writing, or stage presence is a huge thing today to put on a good show. I mean, could be local, could be national acts.
I think stage presence wise, I don't know if I really look up to anyone in particular, but we all just do it. You get up there and it just feels natural. So
Okay.
It's weird because Midwestern bands, there's a different work ethic with Midwestern bands that I've noticed. It doesn't matter where I go. If it's Iowa, Minneapolis, I consider Midwest, it's north, but whatever. This little region of the country works harder at their stage show, and they seem to give a shit about their music a hell of a lot more. I'm not talking crap about the coast, but rock music is much more worker style, which is what Midwestern is, blue collar, so
all American.
I think it's natural here, and that's a big reason why I think every band I see in Omaha, they kill it live.
They kill it live.
So,
Everybody around here works hard.
Yes.
Taylor, you want to ask? You got anything?
Is this going to be your first trip to Sioux City?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah?
Super
Yeah,
excited.
we've been talking about it for a while because we passed through it, going to record, going up to Scotland, South Dakota, and
Okay.
we passed through it every time we go up to record, and we always talked about wanting to come up there, and then our buddy Jeremy LaFrance did backstage entertainment here in Omaha for a long time, and he moved up there, so that's probably about the time we started talking about coming up there. But
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about Sioux City is when you drive through it and you speed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Those damn
And then-
cameras. Yeah.
Yeah, bam.
Well, there's a way actually to get around it. You have to move to South Dakota and be a South Dakota resident.
Yeah.
And since their state government passed that it's unconstitutional, people just fly through there with South Dakota plates, and they don't even get tickets, so
Yeah.
they can't look up their information.
Yeah.
South
Yeah.
Dakota.
Need to get some of them South
South
Dakota.
So yeah, that's
Hopefully we don't disappoint and you guys come.
yeah.
No. We should.
yeah,
We should
we've
disappoint.
heard some good stuff. We've heard some good stuff that shows can get pretty rowdy up there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, down at the Chesterfield. That's
yeah.
actually my second
Good dude.
home away from home.
Besides here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
besides here.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question for you guys. What's the best and worst performances that you guys have ever had? Whether or not you were on stage at the moment or viewing from the sidelines. Just give us a crazy story.
Spare no details.
We don't.
No.
No, but this probably isn't what you're. I mean, the best idea, but or the best example, but just this last show, we all got off stage and kind of felt like we played sloppy. But every single person that talked to us or even didn't get to talk to us at the show or messaged us on Facebook was like, that is the best show we've ever seen you guys play.
Right on.
Like, my parents were here and they were like, Matt, that was incredible. Like, of course, they're my parents. They're,
I know what it was though. It was the lights.
But yeah,
The lights, yeah.
we all felt like we played sloppy. We noticed those things.
Right.
People out in the crowd might not notice the little things that we mess up on, but
I noticed what you mess up.
yeah, we definitely the sound guy at the place we played, like, he likes working with us, and we like working with him too. So he took a little bit of extra time and did some crazy ass light show for us while we were on stage, and
cool.
it turned out fucking awesome.
Giving
what
you
a worst-
epilepsy at the same time, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
watch
that's
that
what it
video.
was.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the strobes were a little overkill, but one of the worst ones. I mean, this is a wreckage show, but we have technically, I guess we have 9 members with the Horror Squad drummers, but we have a 10th member, I guess, in our sampler, and it runs. We don't have an extra guy that. If we had keyboardists, we'd have to have 6 keyboardists to be up there and running
Play
it.
all that
So
stuff.
we use a sampler and have backing tracks. One time we were playing Voodoo down in Kansas City,
Okay.
which is a pretty sweet venue if you've ever been there.
Yeah, we
It's
went
in
down
a-
to play with Drowning Pool.
Yeah, it was with Drowning Pool, and our sampler took a shit. Like,
Oh.
it wouldn't turn on. So it's like having that extra member just gone. So we had to play that whole show without him, and it just didn't. I mean, the crowd, they didn't know. But, like, we just totally were not into it. We felt like crap, and that's probably definitely the worst show that I've ever
Yeah,
played.
I would say that one too.
Like,
Glad I
the
wasn't
feeling
on that
was- Yeah,
one.
you weren't.
No, man, it was pretty deflating. Like, you
Yeah.
get up on stage and you're ready to kick ass at, a packed show, and
It's not. There's
one of your
nothing you
members
can
isn't
do
there.
about
there's
it.
nothing you can
Yeah.
do about it. So you just play the show, and I wouldn't say we rely on it, but our songs are so much. There's so much more going on in our songs than just the instruments. We've got all those backing strings and
Right.
and sounds and things like that are
That's
coming out of the
the
sampler.
808 blasts.
Right.
You don't really have those, but
No, I know.
No, we don't. We actually don't have a lot of 808s.
I still think one of the best though was playing Rockfest this year here in it was over in Council Bluffs,
Yeah.
and we've all been going to those shows for years, watching everybody, and even Emphatic has played it several times, and just being able to do that and be out in front of all those people, and half of them I knew. It was really cool. It was really cool to be a part of. So that was probably one of the best for me.
it's
That
funny
was
if
definitely
Pat
the
was
best.
here, he would be like, "Ooh,
Whatever.
What Oh, sorry for cutting you off. What I thought
No.
amazing was about your Rockfest performance was Pat crowd surfing on that almost magic carpet thing. That kind of that was amazing. I've never seen that done.
I was waiting for him to fall the whole
Yeah.
time.
He
I
picked the
Yeah.
slowest.
It's pretty
song
insane.
on purpose.
He picked the slow song. We wanted to do it like to a more up tempo song, but whatever.
Yeah, that
Right.
was the crowd to toss him.
Would have been a better
on.
carpet ride.
See,
About a month and a half before the show, Pat's like, man, we should just get a big old piece of plywood and rig it up, and I'll crowd surf on the crowd while we're singing. And like we went to like great lengths to get this thing all set up, and it was heavy. Like it wasn't just a thin sheet of. I mean, it was thin, but like
But
it was
it's still
so
pretty
big.
heavy. It's a 4x8 particle
it was
board.
pretty
you know.
heavy, but man, yeah, we got a big heavy duty screws and stuff, and screwed in like an old microphone cable or
Microphone
whatever,
stand cable. Microphone stand.
and like
500-foot cable on
and
there.
then
So.
Pat, being the thinker he was, he's like, let's put some styrofoam around the outside so we don't kill anybody with it.
Yeah. What I was just worried about is there was handles that they like drilled in onto the sides, you know, so anyone could have just grabbed onto those handles and just put their weight on it
That
and
would've
flipped
been
them over
been-
and see it. Everyone remembered Patrick flipping over on the raft at Rockfest.
Yeah,
It
dude,
would have been over well.
it would have been viral. It would have been great. That thing took off, man. It had like a ton of views in like the next week. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
That's putting a whole hell of a lot of faith in your fans as well.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. They care.
It worked out well, though.
Dude, our
I'm
Big
happy.
trust exercise.
You all recently did a little bit of traveling, most recently down to Rocklahoma. I take it that's in Oklahoma. And how does playing away from home feel compared to as your hometown crowd?
Well, we haven't been very many places yet, so it's right now. It's it's cool. I think we impressed the crowd when we play.
They
for
seemed
them,
happy.
but it's still obviously not the same. I mean, hometown's always the best. Your friends are there. People the people know the songs. They sing back at you. There, I mean, it's really cool. Rocklahoma was. I'm not gonna say it was a disappointment this year, but the weather was just absolutely terrible.
The monsoon.
So there wasn't as many people as everybody was hoping for, but it was definitely a really cool experience with the group. The workers down there were like the best crew I've ever worked with.
They're
because
really cool.
the circumstances and stuff, but
Right.
it's different. It's not as good at home,
Yeah.
but it's still very, very positive.
Yeah,
It-
man,
it
it was
was-
a fun experience for sure.
Well, it was still really cool to see, we started our set and we had a decent amount of people in the tent, where we were in front of the stage we were playing on. And by halfway through our set, the whole tent was full. So that was really cool to have a bunch of people that had never heard us before come out there and give their undivided attention for our set.
People,
Right.
yeah, it was before the doors opened. Like, basically what they do is they have a camping stage, and it's a big, big-ass stage. But
It was big.
people, we ended up with a really good set time of before they opened the doors to go into the actual main stage areas. So everybody was in line, like thousands of people were in line, and people were leaving their spaces in line to come see us, which felt really good. Because then they had to go to the back of the fucking line. So
Yeah.
So that was really awesome.
Turned out good, yeah.
Other than the rain.
Other than
Right.
other than the constant rain.
Constant rain.
And like there were just people stuck everywhere.
It was a
like,
muddy mess.
It was
Oh no.
like we just threw stuff away when we left.
Yeah.
Like,
Throw it away. Get rid of
hey,
it.
I don't even want this tent anymore.
God, see ya.
Those make for the best memories, though. When you
Yeah.
get home filthy and you're just like, fuck, that was a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
show.
Oh my god.
We-
We made it, though.
we were big.
Let's stop.
Yeah, we have two big events up here every year, kind of outside. One's the River Regatta, which is all like EDM music, and it's
Yeah,
48
but
straight
they're getting
hours.
stuck in the mud for all the wrong reasons, man.
Well,
It's completely dry. And they're
it was,
making their own
it
mud.
was about a month ago, and they were still going hard out there, right along the river with the straight line winds, 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
Tents gone, but everybody's still partying
Crazy,
hard.
crazy stuff.
And then they this next weekend's Human Fest, and that's just every genre you can think of.
Yeah.
We're going to mash
so-
it up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to get
Definitely.
muddy.
Oh yeah.
So
It's all right. Gotta get crazy.
Yeah.
with playing events such as River Riot and Rocklahoma, can you tell us some of the bands that you guys got to share the stage with?
Papa Roach, that was really cool. Jacoby Shaddix just came around and was talking to everybody like he was, just a normal dude, and it was really cool. His family was there, which is something that would be amazing to be able to do, to take your family and your kids on the road with you and stuff like that. Like, but who else was there?
In This Moment.
Oh my God.
Maria.
We played with them
Non-Point was
times,
amazing.
so,
Yeah.
Yeah, we've actually played with In This Moment quite a few times.
Oh, I love In This Moment. They're so good.
Three is more than fucking one. I don't know. There's quite a few bands.
There's a lot. It was cool getting to meet Jacoby too. I got to talk to him for about 15-20 minutes. Like, he was a really cool guy, down to earth. We just talked about this, that, and everything, and it wasn't even like a starstruck crazy deal. It was just a cool down to earth guy that loves to do what he does.
And then he was like, "Let me take a selfie."
Yeah.
Can you give us an insight of what a typical Arson City show is like for those that have never seen one?
Theatrical.
Pretty up tempo. Sweaty.
Yeah, very sweaty.
Pat's a madman. Like, it's funny because like he might look like he's just staying in the same place at all times, but the guy is just so much energy, and like if you don't even like the guy, he can make you
like him.
Yeah, he gets your attention, and he demands it. So I mean, it's like that guy, and then like four dudes running around like
trying to compete.
Yeah, trying to keep up with that energy.
He's got dreadlocks. Come on.
Trying to keep up.
But I mean, it's pretty intense. I mean, at least it feels intense up on the stage.
Fun
so.
is what it is.
Yeah, it's definitely
fun.
fun. I mean, it obviously makes a big difference if the crowd's into it and they're moving around and they're pumping their fists. Like, it definitely roots us on, and we're kicking more ass because of that. So like, if they're just standing there like bumps on a log, we'll still put on a good show, but it definitely doesn't feel as successful if.
Yeah, we felt like we don't do our job.
Yeah, if they're not into it, and they might not be for the first couple songs, but generally, Pat will get their attention, and Pat will get them sucked in, and he will. Every single person at the end of the show is going to be pumping their fists and.
Yeah, right. It's the guitar solos. I know that's what brings them in.
So it goes a lot into feeding into the energy from the crowd. That helps.
To an extent. I mean, we start out with our own the energy from the crowd. I'd say that will hit us. That will hit us mid set.
Yeah.
Like if we don't have your attention by mid set, maybe we'll drop down in intensity, but not really. I mean, we have a vision and a goal, and every show that we're gonna accomplish that goal, to hopefully, make citizens out of it.
Yeah, and it's not like always about competing with other bands.
Oh man, it's totally competing.
but how people are, and we're like that too. We're all sports junkies and we're all competitors, and we're like, let's fucking mop the floor with the rest of these bands and make them fucking amateurs.
And it's not that's kind of harsh sounding, but we want to be friends with every band.
And we are.
That's our mentality. And that's how I feel every band should be. Because
Yeah.
you're going to play the best you can play if there's some kind of internal competition. But that's not what we do this for, but, day of the show, that's mindset.
Yep.
So you guys will be live on August 22nd at Solfest at the Chesterfield. Any surprises, or can you give us like a little insight of what we can expect?
We like surprises.
Disappointing news that I have to drop now is that our Horror Squad members will not be there.
Oh, man.
That is on the fault of his twin
That's
brother.
on my brother. He's gonna be in Florida.
So
Come on now.
I don't take responsibility for my twin. Sorry.
possibly rig something up. We'll figure something out. But
I'll do it. We don't need lead guitar.
No.
Anything. I'll just play drums.
Yeah. But that's not going to take away too much. We're going to bring it.
It's fun. It's fun to have them. and it's definitely fun for people to see them up there. But they haven't played every show with us, and just recently, they started getting in sync and getting more. We got a couple of new members in it, and it's been a lot better than it used to be.
It's
It's a lot more
So,
solid.
yeah, and
There's a lot more showmanship.
we definitely want to bring them as much as we can, because it definitely adds to the stage show, and that's kind of what we're pushing for. So
Right.
But we're gonna bring it. It's not like there's not gonna be anything special. I mean, we're gonna bring what we want to accomplish.
It'll still be a good time. Chesterfield's always fun. I've been up there before. And,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think it'll be a blast. I think it's gonna be a really good show.
I haven't been there, so I'm
Yeah,
excited.
It's a fun venue, and
I know the
Super
great.
personally I'm really close with the owner of the Chesterfield because of our partnership that we do have at the Chesterfield. And when Mark and I we were talking about over the past 6-7 months now about this show, and that the owner Mick, who's a great guy, he's completely addicted, and he's now a citizen, and he's really pumped up and excited and that for that show. But we will be down there with you guys, and actually I don't know if you guys know, but we will be live streaming the whole show, so your fans all across the country can tune in and watch your guys' whole performance. We're actually streaming the whole night. So
that's great, dude.
right on.
Yeah, we'll make sure and promote the hell out of that for you guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's a pretty big deal.
Awesome.
And we'll make more, and I guarantee it, you'll make a lot more citizens up here in Sioux City.
I know
So-
I am.
And then we'll be back.
We hope so. Yeah, man.
Fangirl Taylor right here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
me.
Yay.
So
What's funny is we didn't even come up with the whole citizens thing. Like
Yeah, that was a fan
the whole
thing.
the whole deal that came out of is like the fans started calling themselves citizens of Arson City.
Nice.
That wasn't even our thought. Like somebody just came up with it. And we're like, that's freaking great, dude. And it's like
Team
it's a
effort.
big deal now.
And it just
Yeah.
kind of stuck, huh?
And it fits.
Now
so
it's on your
perfectly.
shirt, Darren.
Yep. Oh, I was so excited when I got that in the mail, and that, and I know Taylor, she's a citizen
I am.
as
yeah.
well, and JC and Rev. So
Yeah,
Well, I'm old
Yeah.
school
We're
emphatic,
We're gonna
but I'm
corrupt all of
evolving.
you.
Right here.
Hope so.
Those are pretty cool.
I really hope so. I'm planning on buying some merch when you guys are here.
Good.
We got plenty of it. We got like 10 shirts.
Yes.
I want to buy
But-
every single one of you, dude. So many shots, man. Like, it's just fucking party.
Man, we got so much merchandise.
I cannot wait.
It's gonna be a good time.
Rev, he's a rapper up here, local rapper, but he does get up on stage. He did a show with a local rock band here, and he loves. He's like the only rapper I know that I will see like moshing at a hard rock show.
Well, metal's my first love, man. Like, I grew up on like Pantera.
We grew
and-
up on Christian metal.
Oh god, I did. I went through like an Underoath phase, and I remember growing up and playing in a bunch of shitty like metalcore bands and like stupid punk bands, and it was all about fucking power chords and just screaming nonsense into the microphone, and it was awesome. But now that I've grown as a musician and a person, I look back at that and I was like, dude, you were fucking
Are
stupid,
you
man.
performing at Solfest?
I am.
He is.
Awesome.
He's performing at 7:00.
I think so.
Right on.
Sweet.
What are we?
We'll be there. I don't.
Right.
I know we're at 10:30. I think. Right, 10:30.
No,
You guys are at 10:30.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be there early, but way before.
Yeah,
we
dude,
usually
we'll be there
like
all
to get
day.
there at like
We'll be there all day.
2:00, 1:00, something like that.
Yeah.
So
It's just
We'll be there.
pregame,
Yeah.
man.
that's
Yes,
right.
doing it.
Yeah, we're
Done.
doing shots.
We're definitely
doing
definitely always the first band that's there.
Oh, I do that all the time. It's nuts. And usually I'm the opening act.
You got any covers you'd like to collaborate with him
It's kind
with?
of like when you were a little kid waiting for like the baseball game later
Oh,
on.
yeah.
And you just want to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but then we
This
did
is so
just drink
exciting.
and then we just want to go.
You got any covers that Rev could potentially
Oh,
collaborate
come on
on?
now, guys. Come on now.
You know what?
He
There-
sings. He's got
Just
the
don't
voice of
make
an angel.
too many dreams come true today.
If we didn't play Enemy, he could probably do that one rapping part. Yeah, I mean, if we didn't play it first, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll think something. Maybe we'll
Yeah,
think of
we-
something.
Let me know. Let me know.
All right.
They're always trying to make shit
We're
happen.
doing
Yeah.
two.
We're gonna make
but,
it happen, Rev.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's no rapping parts unless you want to freestyle in the middle of that, which that would be cool too.
That would be terrible for everyone involved.
So once again, thank you guys for coming on today with us. For all of our listeners watching, remember to check them out August 22nd down at Solfest. They're the headliner inside
Our
at
stage.
10:30. Oh yeah,
On
our
our
stage.
stage.
That is
Our
our stage.
Our stage.
And great acts supporting in that. Left Astray,
yes.
Psycho Sober, Dyslalia, Fear the Broken, and am I missing one more?
DJ Ron Gotti's going to be
DJ
on that
Ron
stage.
Gotti will.
I think Brew's
yep.
going to be on that stage too.
Brew will be.
So they're doing mixed genre
Yep.
inside also.
Yeah.
Yep.
Solfredo?
And then and then
Oh,
Solfredo
Solfredo,
out of
yeah.
Sioux Falls.
Oh,
so
Solfredo.
Yep.
Great dude.
yep. So it's going to be one great night, like big last summer hoorah
Yes.
for the local music scene. And
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm stoked that this show turned into that because we like all genres of music. We don't just sit there and
Right.
listen to like hard rock or all.
Dude,
day,
all
every
he
day.
listens to is rap. Every
Yeah.
time
I would not have pegged you for a rap person.
Dead Prez,
It's Dead Prez and Bone. But
That's
yeah,
dope.
It's all music.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Everything everybody loves, man.
yep. And-
Everybody love everybody.
And I can almost guarantee it's going to be packed
Oh yeah.
It's
that
gonna be
night.
really
It's going to
nice.
be the place to be.
It's
so
gonna be a hell of a night, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it out there myself, so that'd be pretty
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
plan on
Yeah.
being like at least a bottle of Jack in by the time you guys get on
cool.
stage.
Oh man.
Then there's no way you're going to Hamburg afterwards.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. That's
He's
true.
not going.
He's not going to Hamburg. We've already
Rosario
discussed this.
has a
There's
show.
a conflict going on because I fucking double booked myself on the 22nd like an idiot,
Yeah.
and
And he's not going.
it's one of
He's
those
not
dumb
going.
things, man, where like the show I'm going to, I know there's gonna be like 5 people playing there, but those 5 people are gonna love it and eat it up. You know what I mean?
Playing
Whereas-
or viewing.
Huh?
Playing or viewing.
What do you mean?
Like
Oh
they're
shit.
going to be-
Oh yeah, they're gonna be viewing. Yeah, they're gonna be spectating.
Okay. Gotcha.
But I don't know, man. Just one of those things. We'll
Yeah,
see.
it doesn't
5 more
matter.
people.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
5 more people.
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
I
And
told
they
them
love it.
to tell them down there in Hamburg, like if they come here and show their ID, you know, with the town on their driver's license, we'd get them in for free. I think that's
There
a
you
good
go.
bargain.
Right?
there you go.
That is a nice
Done
little
deal.
medium.
That works
Yeah.
out.
Let him know.
Put Sioux City on the map
There you go.
to the Hamburgians.
It's a small town. too.
Hamburgians.
Oh my god, frogs everywhere.
Hamburgians.
I think it's hamburgers. I thought it was.
That's what I call them, dude. Hamburglers. And that's pretty close to Omaha, I think. It's like an
Yeah.
hour away.
You should
It's-
pick them up on your way. Pick them up and bring them here.
They're gonna, yeah.
Got no way south. Then we got-
Are we picking them up from like the strip joint there in
Yeah.
Hamburg?
Oh my god, fully nude.
It's right down.
It's incredible. I met this chick
Seriously?
there last
Yeah.
Saturday who her name was Diamond. And she was
said,
hammer
"I'll-
drunk before she walked in.
Red said, "I'll meet you there in 45 minutes." He didn't show up.
Shine bright like a diamond.
She had 2
Diamond,
eyes and
get
2
no
A's in her
diamonds.
name, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh god.
All right. Well, I can't wait till the 22nd. I think this is going to be one hell of a show.
Yes.
Definitely. So
So pumped.
thank you guys again for coming and that. And you got anything you want to say to this soon to be citizens of
To the citizens.
here in Sioux City?
Yeah.
We're
We
just
look
coming
forward to
for you,
seeing you
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hope you're ready for us.
We're excited, actually.
Back
It's-
at
it's
ya.
gonna be fun. And especially, I'm glad you guys are hyping it up. It sounds like it's going to be a great time. So.
Yeah, yeah. Don't be afraid to come and say hi. You know, just walk up to us, even in mid-conversation, to say what's up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
dude, I just saw you on Skype the other day.
There you
Yeah.
go. Exactly.
Yeah.
That was me. That was us.
And
I
also,
hope I remember this conversation.
and also, not too many
Good
people
night.
know, but when you guys released the horror show, actually, our show's name is written in the
Thank yous.
yeah on
Was
the
it? Yeah.
inside, so of the
Yeah.
album. But
Aw.
yeah.
Nice.
But they could check out Arson City, Facebook.com/Arson City. Also find them on YouTube, and then ReverbNation.com/Arson City. You guys have any more links? I guess.
We got the
We're on
Instagram.
Twitter at Welcome to AC.
Oh,
Okay.
I have to go follow you now.
And
Is
then,
it Arson?
yeah.
_city. We don't do Twitter as much, and Instagram we need to pick that up.
Yeah, I don't know if we've even looked
Oh,
at that.
social media.
Don't worry, I've got you
guys.
guys covered. I've got them all written down in a notebook.
Oh,
Gotcha.
And one last thing, we announced our winner earlier on in the show. For they're gonna come meet you guys and do like a little photo opportunity with our official photographer. They're also meeting Rev too. So it was a guitar pick contest, and we got a winner and that. And then we also picked 2 other that were close enough, and we're
First,
giving them free
second, and
tickets.
third.
Yep. So
Nice.
Awesome.
Bam, found you on Twitter.
We are going to be hanging out so much that night, guys. I hope you guys are ready.
Everybody else to come hang out with us too.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
We'll meet everybody. We'll be around. We'll be at the bar, standing there.
Yeah. In our weird makeup.
Yeah.
Makeup.
So once again, thank you guys. It's truly an honor and a privilege to be able to bring you guys on my show. So
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you guys.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
nice meeting you guys.
Yeah.
yep. and
Likewise.
we will see you guys in 2 weeks from today.
Yeah. Look forward
So-
to meeting you in person.
Awesome. Well, you guys have a good night and keep on rocking. So
All right.
Sure.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thanks,
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
bye.
Take care.
Bye.